This is Dave Zwang with What They Think. And with me is Louis Gautier, who is the president of Idyllic. And he's got it's kind of a fascinating company. Louis, thanks for sitting down with me. Louis, tell me a little bit about Idyllic. What is the company? What are you doing there?
Okay, so thank you very much for this discussion with you. Idyllic, in fact, is a company focusing on RF radio frequency barcode. So what is it? Okay, if you think about barcode, okay, barcode is something which is printed. Okay, it's very nice, finally, in terms of identification, because it is cheap and efficient. The only problem with barcode is that the weakness of barcode is the fact that you can easily damage a barcode. You can, if you stick something on it, you cannot read it anymore. On the other hand, there is another technical solution for identification, which is RFID. RFID rely on chips. That's a very good technical solution, but the point is that this solution is really expensive first, and also from an environment point of view, it's not very friendly. Our idea was to try to find in between the two technology. Let's say something would be combine the main advantage of both technology, and focusing on trying to have a simple, reliable, and cost-effective identification system. And we came out with this new technology, which is a radio frequency technology, but a radio frequency where you have no chips. It means that, in fact, the information is carried by the design of small patterns which are on the tag itself. So the tag somehow is just made of aluminum.
So you say they're patterns on the
patterns, yeah.
Yeah, interesting. So okay. So it actually can, through some kind of diffusion or whatever, it actually picks up the differences in the patterns.
Yes, in fact, I can do a small analogy with, for instance, music, right, if you want. Okay, if you think to a simple instrument, xylophone. Xylophone is made of a small, let's say, sorry, I don't find the word in English.
The little plates. Yeah. Different sizes. Yeah.
Different size. Yeah. And those blades, in fact, okay, they have different size, and depending on the size, they sound differently. Okay.
Right.
That's how it works. And if our technology somehow looks the same, but in the radio frequency environment, in fact, we have on our tags some patterns which are resonators. And when they receive a small electromagnetic impulsion, they send back a specific frequency. And we can recognize this frequency with our readers and read finally the identification.
So now, obviously, there's a lot of other benefits to using this over paper barcodes, because you could embed this inside a box, for example, and use it for retail, or probably also for some type of distribution network for packaging. Is that where it's envisioned at this point, or?
Yeah, you are right. Okay, for instance, if we are talking about retail, okay, probably, okay, when you want to purchase a pullover, for instance, okay, you see it's always complicated to find the barcode or to find identification inside the clothes. With our technology, it's very simple. Okay, you just put it on the reader and it reads the identification. So this is, of course, one application, but the main application we are targeting at the moment is logistic. In fact, when you think to the number of parcels that never arrive to the destination due to problems with barcodes, there is really a huge benefit with our technology. First benefit is that, of course, we can decrease significantly the amount of parcel that doesn't arrive to the destination. This is first. And second, also, is linked to the fact that we can read. This technology is very fast in terms of reading speed. We are able to read the tags at a speed up to 50 kilometers per hour. So let's say it's about 30 miles.
Yeah. So all of these belts that are in these distribution houses, and they're going fast, and they want to go as fast as they can, obviously.
Yes. Okay. And at the moment, if we can increase the speed, of course, of these conveyors, it means that for the operator, it can manage more parcels per hour.
So it's a very interesting technology. And do you've designed the system itself, obviously. And how is this going to come to market? Is it something that you're going to sell directly to logistics companies or CPGs or retailers or whatever, or is there going to be some kind of a channel, or have you worked through that yet?
Yeah. Okay. For the moment, we want to sell directly the technology to some big customers, in fact.
Right.
We have the know-how, and we can also adapt our solution to the need of a customer. For instance, we can also we can integrate our tags in plates or in glasses easily. And there is a huge request for this kind of solution at the moment, coming from customers like IKEA, for instance.
Right.
Because they are selling their glasses and their plates all over the world to many hospitals and so on. So they have a need for identification.
And once that's very interesting. Sorry. So if you've got something in a plate, let's say, or a glass, can you then reprogram the background data to be able to adapt if that gets used again? Or because I'm just trying.
In fact, it's a number. It's an identification number. So
it relates back to a database or something anyway. Yeah. Right.
You can do what you want with it.
Yeah. Fascinating. And is this ready to go? Are you out in beta? Are you testing it, or is it in production now?
We are starting the production now. In fact, so we already have some production capacity for tags. Yeah. We still have limited capacity at the moment for readers, but because we are starting a new generation at the moment, but somehow we are ready to start now.
Well, that's fascinating. Louis, thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. It sounds like it's a great technology, and I can see as we're talking, my mind is going through all the potential ways you can be used. So, and I'm sure you have gone through this as well.
In fact, to be clear, this is one of the first applications of printed electronics.